Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's talk some Lakers basketball. So the Lakers beat the Jazz on the road tonight, 121-96. They now improved to 19-3 on the year, tied for the best record in the league with the Milwaukee Bucks, who have won 13 straight. This is also the second time the Lakers have beaten Utah already this season, and in addition to that, the Lakers have now won 10 straight road games. So isn't it funny that a couple days ago the narrative was the Lakers can't beat good teams after they lost to Dallas, even though the Lakers had already beaten Dallas earlier in the year? Everybody on Twitter and wherever else were saying, hey, the Lakers only beat up on bad teams. Every time they play a good team, they end up losing. Well, over the last 24 hours, the Lakers have made a serious statement to all the critics out there, going on the road at Denver, playing in the altitude, multiple Laker players playing with flu-like symptoms, including Anthony Davis, and just pretty much pounding Denver last night. I know the score was kind of close, but they dominated them for the majority of that game. And then the following night, they go on the road to Utah, possibly the best home court advantage in the NBA, and they just wipe Utah off the floor. I mean, this game was never close. Utah got up 11-3, and then the Lakers just steamrolled them for 4 quarters. It didn't even matter if Anthony Davis or LeBron were in the game. When they sat, the bench came in and just steamrolled Utah. I mean, they destroyed them tonight. And this wasn't your type of game where one team just got hot shooting and the other team missed a lot of shots and they ended up getting blown out that way. No, this was a game where Utah got physically dominated. I mean, they got pushed around. They got bullied. So, to me, this is the Lakers' most impressive, complete 4-quarter game of the season. They have made their statement over the last 24 hours that the Western Conference goes through us. We're the team to beat in the Western Conference. There's no team that we're afraid of. We can go on the road and beat anybody. We obviously can beat anybody in our own building. But this is a huge statement for the Lakers. And for neither one of these games to even be particularly close, to just steamroll both of them, huge statement by the Lakers. And as good as last night was, the Lakers outplaying Denver in their own building in almost every statistical category. Anthony Davis just completely bullying Nikola Jokic, who is pretty much a shell of himself. I'm not sure Paul Millsap's not the best player on the Denver Nuggets. But tonight was just a whole different level. I mean, they beat the brakes off Utah. Anthony Davis again tonight dominates Rudy Gobert. These guys can't do anything with this guy defensively. Anthony Davis does not let anybody score on him. And you look down at the stat sheet, and last night he only had 1 block, but he altered almost every shot in the paint in the 4th quarter. Tonight he had 3 blocks. When you watch the game, it feels like he has 7 or 8 blocks because he alters almost every shot in the paint. And if it's not AD, it's JaVale McGee or it's Dwight Howard. So this Laker team, they're a serious problem. They have so much size, and this is why I said the last few games, there's no reason why the Lakers should get out-rebounded like they did against Dallas. No reason for it. They got JaVale, they got Dwight, they got AD, they got LeBron, they got so much size. It's ridiculous. And the last 2 games, they've really focused on rebounding, offensive rebounding, not allowing second chance points. And when the Lakers are going to dominate teams on the boards, they're going to be really hard to beat. Because, I mean, it's obvious. You get a rebound that gives you possession. If the Lakers aren't giving the other team extra possessions, they get the possession, they can get out and run, get out in transition, and it gives LeBron easy buckets, gives other guys open shots. The Lakers need to continue rebounding like this, and I think it's going to make them nearly unstoppable unless they're playing teams like the Clippers or Milwaukee. They're going to roll through everybody this year. This team is for real, and it wasn't just Anthony Davis and LeBron James last 2 nights. Rondo played phenomenal last night, and he played even better again tonight. Dwight Howard played awesome last night, and he played great again tonight. I thought all the role players on the Lakers played really well tonight. KCP, 14 points, 5 of 8 from the field as he continues to stay hot. KCP has been great over the last 9 or 10 games. He's starting to show some real consistency. Rondo tonight, 14 points, 12 assists, 9 rebounds. He was 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Add on 2 steals to that stat line. He was a plus 25 off the bench. Kyle Kuzma tonight, you look at his stat line, just 4 of 11 from the field, 13 points. But he had 4 steals and 3 blocks, 2 of them late in the 4th quarter, and he was a plus 25 off the bench. Kuz tonight, the shot wasn't great, but he did hit 2 buzzer beaters at the end of the first quarter and at the end of the second quarter that gave Lakers momentum going into halftime and going into the second quarter that were big shots at the time. And then you got Dwight Howard, 7 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks again, and he was a plus 19 off the bench. Alex Caruso never has a stat line that just pops off the page. 5 points, 3 rebounds, plus 14. But Alex Caruso has been so quietly great for the Lakers all season long. It goes unnoticed by a lot of people. I know a lot of Laker fans love Alex Caruso. He's a fan favorite. But overall, from the media and whatever other sources, they really overlook Alex Caruso and what this guy can do. This season so far, when Alex Caruso is on the floor, the Lakers are a plus 10.5. When Alex Caruso is on the floor with LeBron, they are a plus 21.1. And when Alex Caruso is on the floor with AD and LeBron, they are a plus 40.4. So that's the impact that Alex Caruso has brought to this team this year when he's on the floor. The stat line doesn't always tell the whole story. This guy is a smart basketball player, high basketball IQ. He plays the right way. And I'm seeing some serious improvement in his game just from the first 10 games of the year up until now. He's balling right now. He always has 1 or 2 highlight dunks a game. He's just a smart player, and he's a key piece for this Laker team right now off the bench. There's an argument to be made that maybe he should start, but with as good as KCP's playing right now, and with Avery Bradley expected to be back healthy soon, I don't think you put him in the starting lineup, but I wouldn't be mad if he did start because he's been great so far this year for the Lakers. And then, of course, Anthony Davis and LeBron lead the way. AD, 26 points, 9 of 11 from the field, very efficient tonight. Didn't need, 60 shots like James Harden. He takes just 11 shots tonight, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks, and he only had to play 26 minutes. So, didn't have to overdo himself tonight. Still dealing with the flu-like symptoms. They get a big road win, and he doesn't have to play, crazy amounts of minutes. So that's huge for AD right there. And then LeBron, 20 points, 9 of 21, 12 dimes in 29 minutes. So, that's the best you can ask for with your 2 stars right there. Neither had to play 30 minutes, and they get a big road win against one of the best teams in the Western Conference on a back-to-back. Now, for overall team stats, this was completely lopsided in favor of the Lakers tonight. Field goal percentage, 51% to 41% for Utah. From the three-point line, Lakers 14 of 29, Utah was 14 of 31. Free throws, Lakers 15 of 25, Utah 14 of 19. But this is where it gets bad for Utah. Steals, 13 for the Lakers to just 3 for Utah. That's 10 extra possessions for the Lakers off steals. Blocks, 12 for the Lakers, just 3 for Utah, as the Lakers continue to block shots at a historical pace right now. They are number 1 in the league by a wide margin. It's not even close. And then maybe my favorite stat of the night, turnovers. Lakers had just 7. That's got to be a season low for the Lakers, and Utah has 18 turnovers tonight. Fast break points, 33 for the Lakers to just 5 for Utah. Everybody says the Lakers are a slow team, which they are, but tonight they ran Utah out of their own building. 33 fast break points to just 5 for Utah, and that's a big help from the rebounding. When you can rebound the ball that well, you're going to get out and get a bunch of fast break points. If you don't rebound well, the other team is probably going to get a bunch of fast break points. So those two are connected. Lakers rebounded well tonight, and they were great out in transition, getting fast break points. Assists, 27 for the Lakers to 20 for Utah, and bench points, 43 for the Lakers tonight off the bench to just 19 for Utah. So an all-around complete game for the Lakers. They played defense. Their offense was going. All the role players played great. The 2 stars in Lebron-AD, both very efficient, very effective in under 30 minutes. KCP, another great game. Rondo, 2 great games in a row. Dwight Howard continues to be great for the Lakers. He was really good the first 10 games, and he kind of fell off a little bit, but he's starting to bring it back up to the production that we had those first 10 games out of him. And overall, the whole team played great. This is a huge win for the Lakers. A couple of the notes that I took. Rondo and Dwight both make a little bit of history tonight. Rondo moves up to 17th all-time in assists with 7,037, so congrats to Rondo. Keep climbing up that list for assists. And Dwight Howard moves up to 14th all-time in block shots with 2,083. You would actually think Dwight would be higher than 14th all-time in block shots just because he was such a dominant force for so long, but there's Dwight at 16th all-time in blocks now for Dwight Howard, so congrats to Dwight on that. Another note that I took was LeBron's speed this year. He is so fast from end to end this year. It is ridiculous. He looks like he is back in his prime. He looks faster than the last year he was in Cleveland. I mean, it's obviously not close from last year's LeBron to this year, but he looks so fast to me. He looks so explosive. He looks like he is back to prime LeBron, which should terrify the rest of the NBA, and it should make Laker fans feel really good because we got him for the next couple years. A lot of people were worried about him starting to show his age, but right now LeBron's looking as good as ever. So that's really, really great if you're a Laker fan. Dude just looks absolutely explosive and unstoppable like he has basically his entire career. And then you give him a guy like Anthony Davis next to him, they're going to cause problems for everybody. And that's exactly what they're doing right now. How about Kuz trying to dunk over Rudy Gobert? It wasn't going to happen. Gobert was not going to let him dunk on him. He ended up fouling him. Gobert was crying about it, complaining to the officials like Utah did all night, but I give Kuz credit for saying, F it. I'm just going to run up and try to just jam on this dude. Didn't work out, but I give Kuz credit for attempting that dunk on Gobert. How about Dwight Howard, the three-point shot that he hit in the fourth quarter? The bench went crazy. Lebron-AD, they were loving it. Utah Jazz announcers were all butthurt that the Lakers were celebrating for their teammates. They were saying it was disrespectful and how the Lakers were clowning on the bench, blah, blah, blah. You know, who the hell cares? Either way, it was a good moment for the Lakers. The starters loving it. And Dwight Howard really has become part of this team, and Laker fans have really embraced him so far since the beginning of the season. All right, let's take a look at what's up next for the Lakers. Friday night at Portland. Portland's won 4 straight ever since they signed Melo. They've been hot. They're out of the playoff picture as far as right now, but they're a team that's rolling right now. That's another really hard place to play, but I'm confident the Lakers go in there and get a W. Portland's just not on the Lakers level, so if the Lakers go in there hungry, they should get a win in that game. And then Sunday night to close out the 4-game slate for the week, they will be back at Staples Center to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves, and that will be the only game they're back at LA because after that they head out for another 4 road games. They're playing 8 of 9 on the road, so Lakers going to continue to be tested, but so far so good. Let's take a look at the standings real quick. Lakers in the 1 seed at 19-3. The Clippers are the 2 seed at 16-6. Denver 3 seed at 13-5. Dallas in the 4 seed at 15-6. Houston 5 seed 13-7, and Utah the 6 seed at 12-10. To me, the Lakers and Clippers have separated themselves. They're the 2 best teams in the West, probably in the NBA. I'll put the Bucks in that group for now, but I think both are better than Milwaukee. I don't see any team in the Western Conference that scares me as a Laker fan. I just don't. Utah, Houston, they're not efficient enough. That run and gun game, type of game that they play, I don't think it can beat the Lakers. James Harden chucking up 40 shots a game. Russell Westbrook shooting threes at 23%. I don't think they can beat the Lakers, but they're probably, to me, the 3rd best team in the Western Conference. They're probably the 3rd least team I'd want to play, or the 2nd least. I wouldn't want to play the Clippers just because I think they're going to be really good. And then I think Houston is really dangerous. I don't think they'd beat the Lakers, but I do think they're dangerous. After that, I think the Lakers would pound Denver. I think they would pound Utah. I think they would beat Dallas probably 4-2, somewhere in that range. But looking at the Western Conference right now, from what the Lakers have done so far, I don't see any team outside of the Clippers that I would even be worried about in a 7-game series. But you guys let me know your thoughts. Do you think the Lakers are the best team in the West, even in the NBA so far through 22 games? Give me all your thoughts down below on the Lakers-Utah game. Give me some thoughts on the Lakers and Denver game since I didn't get to do a reaction last night. I'm sick, dealing with flu-like symptoms of my own, so sorry if this video sounded like complete shit. I'll try to be better next time when I'm back on Friday recapping the Lakers and the Portland Trail Blazers. You guys leave me your comments down below in the comment section. Like always, I thank anyone who watched this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will check y'all later. Go Lakers, and peace out.